A tense moment unfolds when Bolo Yeung encounters Matthias Hues in an abandoned warehouse. At first, they just lock eyes, staring each other down. But over time, their instincts begin to sense danger, until eventually, both men launch into a fierce fight. The fight grows even more intense as both men begin removing their clothes to allow for more flexible movement during the battle.
Attention all personnel. You must follow specified procedures. And non-essential personnel must.
But realizing he couldn't defeat Bolo, Hues eventually ran off to hide. However, with a powerful inner force punch, Bolo's strike smashed through the door, knocking Hues out cold.
Nothing.
By now, you've probably realized that this was just a stage performance by Bolo and Hues. But what if the two actually fought for real to determine who's the best? Let's dive deep and break down how that fight might go. In a real fight, weight and height play a major role in securing victory, and mathematically speaking, Hues clearly has a significant advantage over Bolo. It's a fact. Hues stands at 195 centimeters tall and weighs 249 pounds. Meanwhile, Bolo is significantly smaller, measuring only 168 centimeters in height and weighing 175 pounds. With such a big difference, Bolo would definitely be at a disadvantage. Especially with a body packed with massive muscles, Hues' strikes would carry serious power. That kind of force would pose a major risk to Bolo's safety in a real fight. But believe me, Bolo isn't as weak as he might seem. Even though his height and weight are far below Hues', Bolo is built with muscles that are just as big and powerful, giving him the strength to hold his own and match Hues' fighting skills. It's true, Hues is a bodybuilder who successfully built his own fitness center, but Bolo is also an exceptional bodybuilder, one who could even surpass Hues. And there's one crucial thing Bolo has that Hues doesn't: mastery of martial arts. Known for his close connection with Bruce Lee, Bolo actually began studying Kung Fu at the young age of 10. Trained directly by Kung Fu masters, he quickly built a reputation for his skills. And it's no surprise he's been trusted with major roles in many action films. So in a fight, if Bolo can keep his distance and keep landing strikes, the match could easily swing in his favor. But if Hues manages to catch him, he could quickly turn the tables with his powerful punches and kicks. The fight between Bolo and Hues could be compared to the match between Yi Long, a Kung Fu practitioner, and the giant fighter Choi Hong-man. But that doesn't mean Yi Long couldn't fight back. With the skills he possessed, he was still able to put up a meaningful and solid resistance.
一龙的低扫，低扫，又是一个大摆拳。
Yilong even managed to land several clean punches right to Choi Hong-man's face. On the other hand, Choi Hong-man seemed to struggle just to reach Yilong.
低扫，金龙万动作很少啊，基本上没有什么动作。一龙又是低扫，
千万往下打巨人之拳。一龙赛前也打定主意了，他说他就是要死卡。
崔永万的大摆拳还是非常恐怖的。
Eventually, one of Yilong's spinning kicks accidentally struck Choi Hong-man in a vital area, leaving him in serious pain.
转身后蹬，但是有点蹬到裆了，因为对手太高了。
一个转身。崔永万表示一龙蹬到了他的裆部。
But instead of penalizing Yilong, the referee ruled that Choi Hong-man had surrendered, ultimately declaring Yilong the winner. Unfortunately, there aren't many kung fu practitioners like Yilong. Just take a look at this particular fight, where Wang Yanlong goes up against the muscular Muay Thai fighter Buakao. At first, Wang came in aggressively, launching attacks at Buakao.
好，比赛开始。王彦龙开场就连续的扫踢，加转身，开场连续的，但是并没有威胁到波球。一个转身后兜将波球击倒。
But Wang's attacks soon became reckless. The kung fu practitioner repeatedly launched brutal strikes without aiming properly, often hitting Buakao in vital areas.
这场比赛还是挺好看的。又是连续的转身动作，但是自己失去平衡。
预测了王彦龙的动作，又是一个扫堂腿吗？又是胸口，又是转身后蹬，第一段的转身后蹬，蹬着波球支撑腿。
Unwilling to tolerate it, Buakao eventually began reading Wang's moves and struck back. This forced Wang to slow down and reduce the intensity of his attacks.
以为来说，波球还是非常强的。现在波球逐渐找到状态。
But who would have thought? The kung fu practitioner immediately waved his hand in surrender after Buakao landed a powerful knee strike. Was Wang truly afraid of that attack?
是弃权了吗？
时间快到了耶。
After the referee managed to persuade him, Wang agreed to continue the fight. But when Buakao landed the same type of knee strike again, Wang decided he truly didn't want to continue any further.
比赛出现了暂停。
The same thing happened in the next fight, which featured a muscular man going up against a kung fu master. But in this case, the kung fu master ended up suffering a serious injury, caused by just one punch from the muscular fighter. But honestly, the previous fight was still better, because compared to this one, you'll probably end up laughing. This match involving a fake kung fu master was downright embarrassing. The The fake Kung Fu master even tried to mimic a tiger-style fighting stance and later switched to a drunken boxing style, but unfortunately, none of it had any real effect. In the end, the fake Kung Fu master was knocked out by a weak punch.